In the world that we live in, people often put emphasis on the results, on their achievements, on what are they going to gain out of this, on the success that they are going to get. But oftentimes, are results that important? Something is more important than the results that you get, than the things that you gain at the end goal. And that is the process. And so why put the emphasis on the process, right? Like, we just want to get something, we want to gain something all the time. But most people don't realize that they keep on chasing the results, they want the success, they want to gain all of these things. But they don't realize that most of the magic happens at the process. Without the process, there aren't going to be any results. That is for sure. So, yes, results are good. Like, you can have like a basic kind of idea of what kind of results you are going to expect to get, but ultimately results are just like your guideline. They just guide you for which direction you are going to take, which trajectory you're going to take. So it doesn't matter, it's just a guideline. But the plan, the strategy, what you should do to obtain that, those things occur in the process. And there are way many things that you gain during the process. You see, results, they usually just give you one big thing, one or two maybe achievements. But during the process, you gain so much more than you gain during the results. So during the process, there will definitely be failures and setbacks. And these things will give you lessons to learn and will build up your character. And during the process, you meet new people. And during the process, you meet new people, noble people. You meet mentors, people who support you and help you, so you can form these good friendships along the way. And during the process, it's like a journey. It's very inspiring for one to just focus and appreciate the process, like appreciate the process deeply for what it is. And during the process, it might not be all smooth and all sunshine, flowers and rainbows. There are going to be down and up moments. And these up moments, these are the moments that will motivate you to keep going and to strive towards your results. And those down moments, these are the moments where you have lessons to learn. You have space for improvement and growth. And ultimately, that is what the magic is. It's the things you learn, the things you gain during the process. You gain new skills during the process. You equip yourself with better knowledge during the process. You have a more adapted mindset after you come out from that process. So you see, there are many more things to gain from the process than from the result. You should realize that after you've gained the result, it's not only like the things that you obtain, it's not only just the benefits you reap, it's not, the things that you gain, but you can see a change in your identity. It's like a whole new person. During the process, you didn't realize, but it's inevitable, because when you're enduring things in the process, your identity, your character has been molded. It has been made some modifications, losing weight, the process of going to the gym every day. You don't realize it, but you're actually changing and forging a new identity. And what is that identity? It's that you are now a more well-disciplined individual and you are more health conscious. So this is your new identity and character trait that emerges in the process that a lot of people don't pay attention to. So the question is now, how do you change your mindset so you can put more of your emphasis and your time and your appreciation into the process? So first of all, very important, is to shift your focus and perspective on the systems instead of the achievements. So what do I mean by systems? Systems are the things that you do. What is your plan and strategy? So you should focus on that. Like every time you want to get a new goal, just have in mind that the goal is just a guideline. Tell yourself that, okay, the goal I have is just a guideline. I don't know what the results are going to be because it might be different from what I expect, but what I can control is the process. What I do, you know what to do, and you're clear on your system. You can rely on the system of things that you're going to do, which are your plans, your strategies, your backups. What action are you going to take? Which path are you going to take, etc. So it gears you with a more strategized mindset. And next is to acknowledge the fact that goals are just kind of short term. The real fulfillment comes from the process itself. So the results and the goals and everything, they just give you short-term happiness. You just feel like it's not really making me happy anymore, is it? It's like I've reached this goal, so what? So what am I going to do next? So you're left with this kind of void feeling. But with the process, with the things that you've endured, you have faced, the challenges, the up moments, the people who support you, you meet all sorts of people during the process, the things that you've been through during the process, those things cannot be forgotten because those things are called experience. And experience, it just can't be forgotten. It's already engraved into your mind. So if you shift your perspective rather to just know that results, they don't give you long-term fulfillment, but rather the process does, because it gives you with rich and fulfilling and a plethora of experiences for you to remember. So that's basically it for today's video. It's just a subtle shift in that mindset from not putting, appreciating more on the process. Don't take the process for granted. You should put more of your focus and energy and dedication into the process, into your systems. What are you going to do? What actions are you going to take? How do you strategize? What is your game plan? All of those things. That's it for the video. I hope you guys did gain something insightful out of this. If you did, make sure to check out my other videos too. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.